Oh, oh, hey. Hey. This is your typical Broadway show.
Welcome to the opening number. You know it's time to celebrate, 'cause when you wake up on Broadway Street, you know the day's gonna be great. The music plays as everyone around me says hello.
Hello!
How glad I am to be on this typical Broadway show.
Oh, hiya, Marvin.
Oh, hiya, Bobby.
Hope you have a wonderful day today.
I sure will. It says so right here.
Gee, isn't that dandy?
It sure is. I take a step outside, I sniff in the fresh air. Oh, how I love this town and my very stylish hair. The music starts to play, I feel ready to go. How glad I am to be on this typical Broadway show. Why drive when you can dance your way to work? Why cry when you can sing away the hurt? We sing it every morning, and so everybody knows how glad we are to be on this typical Broadway show.
Typical Broadway show. Typical Broadway show. Typical Broadway show. Typical Broadway show.
We love to sing, and so everybody knows how glad we are to be on this typical Broadway show. God, I love this typical Broadway show. Mary bakes her famous apple pie.
How you doing, Marvin?
And Roland is our token homeless guy.
Growth is an unsustainable
There are
economic
dancers
model.
in the street getting honked at by police. Come on, let it go. This is a Broadway show. Typical Broadway show.
Typical Broadway show. Typical Broadway show. Typical Broadway show.
We love to sing, and so everybody knows how glad we are to be on this typical Broadway show. There's a tingle in my heart with every step. A twinkle in my eye with every verse. Is it my eyes or my smile that gives it away? I am here to stay. I love you, Broadway Street. And I love my life. Don't you know? This is your typical Broadway show. Gosh. Whew. Well, it seems as if all that singing and dancing got me 4 minutes and 43 seconds into my commute. Well, I better hurry. I'm going to be late for work. You know, I probably should have danced around the same block a few times. Well, I guess I better hurry. You know, it's too bad they outlawed singing on the public transit. Looks like I've only got my own 2 feet. 2 feet in an orchestra, that is. Cue the running music, boys!
You know, I initially tried out for the part of Marvin. Yeah, but the director said something about me being a woman. I lost it. And they didn't want to get sued, so we made a deal. Long story short, this musical's got a narrator now, and what a narrator it's got. You folks are one lucky bunch, let me tell you. You are in for quite a show. Our story begins with a young and enthusiastic chap named Marvin. He's lived on Broadway Street his whole life, and if you ask him, he's not budging. But little does he know, he will be budging very soon. Okay, give me a break. These lines aren't scripted. Ah, here they come now, late as usual.
Hey ho, everyone! I hope you're all busy doing your respective tasks.
You got that right, Marv. High five!
Yeah!
I hope you finished filing phase 1 of our project, Marvin, because in order to process the application for the request for the bid to phase 2, we're going to need PowerPoint.
If by filed away you mean locked deep in my heart to be brought about in a song later, then absolutely. However, if you mean transported it from its old container to its new container and taken note of all the proper factual organizational details, it'll be done on Tuesday.
There's a call for you on line 1. It's Mr. Henderson. He's requesting to file a form to the personal statements to the Office of Personal Request Statements. Should I put him on hold?
Oh, Carol, you can transfer him to Bill from accounting. He'll know what to do.
Bill always knows what to do.
Abe! How you been, buddy?
Oh, you know, same old, just the usual.
Big things, people!
Big things!
Has he said anything since he got back from that management retreat?
I don't think so, and it's been strangely motivating.
Hey, where's Larry? Everyone knows a day at the office isn't complete without one of Larry's famous jokes.
Oh, it's so true. Oh, there was that one. Oh God, it had the pig, the pig. Oh, it had 3 legs and a credit card. And then he made that face he always makes. He tells it much better.
Marvin, my boy! You're a fine strapping lad.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Moneybags. I work out.
I was wondering if you've met my new assistant.
Eva?
Oh, hi, you must be Marvin. Okay, I guess I'll see you around.
I just saw a girl, no, I've never met her before. But I noticed her, and now I'm singing about how I noticed her. So you know she'll be back later on. I don't know what she likes, or what type of girl she is. But when she said my name, I knew I'm in love. with someone I never got to know. It's crazy, but it happens in every show. Can't hurt me as long as she ain't no criminal or unoriginal, and she doesn't watch Jersey Shore. And definitely that she's not a whore. Then I can love her some more. Who says love grows strong from a friendship? Or move in before you get married? Tell me, have they ever turned on their TVs? What kind of love would that be? Most movies don't go past 120 minutes. Did you see that smile that she gave me? Well, maybe it was a little generic, but I know deep inside that she felt butterflies. I know because I'm singing about her now. I'm in love with someone I never got to know. It's crazy, but it happens in every show. Can't hurt me as long as she ain't no pedophile or infertile. I know she'll still be worthwhile. I'm in love with someone I never got to know. The DSM-3 would state that I'm delusional, but whoever said that love was blind just couldn't see we were meant to be on the other side of the stage. She's singing about me.
I saw a man today as he walked my way. He gave me a really awkward look, and it looked like he was gonna sing about it. I guess he's in love
with someone I never got to know. It's crazy.
I'm pretty sure he's a psycho. What if he hurts me?
Can't hurt me.
I should probably invest in some pepper sprays that can go away.
I'm in love with someone I never got to know. It's crazy.
Why does this
Happens in every show. Can't hurt me
Might hurt me, but it's not every day.
that you feel this way.
And maybe I'll grow to like him too.
Baby, I'm in love with you. Or maybe I'm just a fool. But the script said I'd be with you. Wow, I've never been in a duet before.
Yeah, everyone could tell. It was a little short.
Oh, Abe, I just met the most wonderful girl. I noticed her, and I was singing about how I noticed her, and I knew she was going to be back later on.
Yes, I heard. We all heard.
Oh, I know. I'll look her up on LinkedIn.
LinkedIn? What the heck is LinkedIn?
LinkedIn is a website that allows you to get the most out of your professional network. Find past and present colleagues and classmates quickly using LinkedIn. LinkedIn makes staying in touch simple. Over 150 million professionals use LinkedIn to exchange ideas, information, and opportunities.
Wow. Where did that come from?
Where did what come from?
You just sounded like a product placement episode or something.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You just sounded like a commercial.
Abe, this isn't TV. This is real life.
LinkedIn! Big things happening there. Big things!
Marvin could barely contain his excitement, and when 5 o'clock rolled around, he leapt out of the office, ran past the deer grazing in the field, hopped over the river, through the forest, battled the Tim Hortons line, guzzled his medium double-double, choked on his donut, and then immediately raced home and signed onto LinkedIn to find his one and only. But alas, she was nowhere to be found. He instantly regretted not getting her last name. It seemed that she would be forever just out of his reach. But he was determined to change that. They did work together after all.
Glorious morning. Oh, what a glorious day. I've got a glorious feeling. Everything's going my way.
That's so good. Oh, my goodness. It's an important document right here.
Actually, you know what? That needs to be folded. You should tell Marvin when you see him.
Yeah, I'll tell Marvin. Yeah, okay.
Sure, I think this is
Very good. Very good. Okay, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely.
Hey, Marvin. How's it going? There's a new file in the folder labeled Marvin that I think needs completion so that we can put it into the filing cabinet of completion. Now, I know what you're thinking. You want to skip lunch and make spreadsheets instead. Am I right? High five, Marv!
Yeah, sure. Hey, have you seen Eva?
You know what? Actually, I've been too busy making copies of this very important document that needs to be mailed to one of our very important associates by a very specific deadline.
That's nice. Hey, Carol, have you seen Eva?
No, I haven't seen her all day. I don't think she's in. Actually, her name isn't on the timesheet anymore. She may have left for good.
What? No! What am I gonna do? Where did she come from?
I knew we shouldn't have moved next to the retirement home.
Does she work here? Look at those wrinkles.
So old.
Is that a man?
The answer you seek is in the land of plastic and dreams. You can lead a horse to water, but if the glass is half full, you probably aren't going to be able to fit the horse's mouth in all the way. He who follows a blind man becomes a blind man too, especially if the first blind man leads the second idiot into a pool of blinding acid. The chorus was invented by the Greek bourgeois in order to reinforce and perpetuate the social values which necessitated slavery.
Do you work here?
I work wherever there are people with change, for change is what we need.
Oh, well, I really don't have any change. I'm busy looking for my lost love.
I know where your lost love can be found.
Oh, you do?
Yes. The truth is, Eva has gone to Hollywood.
How could you do this to me?
She's grown tired of the shallow, repetitive nature of musicals and is off to pursue her career as a starlet of romantic comedies.
But this is an outrage! What am I gonna do?
Nothing is had that isn't first pursued. Be prepared for a journey, Marvin. Not everything in life is predictable. One door closes and another door opens. Two doors close and a window opens out back so you sneak in. But lo and behold, they have alarm force. So you're screwed anyways. Really, you should have just knocked. Remember that.
Is she crazy? Man, she's old. Don't worry, Marvin. There are plenty of fish in the six-pack beer rings. Or sea, I mean. I feel noticeably sad. I feel a sharp pain pulsating through my heart. I feel nauseous, as if my stomach is in knots. I feel as if my whole world is falling apart. And I suddenly have a strong craving for chocolate fudge brownie ice cream. But this wasn't in the script. It says right here, Act 1, Scene 3. Eva and Marvin meet up randomly. They notice right away there's something special. When he makes a funny joke, she throws a charming laugh. Then she accidentally touch hands. A cue's thrown in from the band. There's cheering from the fans. And that's when cheesy music starts to play. They gaze at one another, Abe ruins the encounter. I go home to sing about how I love her and about how I plan to win her heart. Everything goes super swell, I can hear the wedding bells. She tries to leave for Hollywood, but wait! I catch her at the bus station, it's far from the situation. Can't you see that's how things were supposed to work out? But this wasn't in the script. Things weren't supposed to turn out this way. Everything just got thrown back into my face. I don't know what I did to deserve this pain. Oh, Eva, where are you? This wasn't how things were supposed to work out. This wasn't in the script. God, what am I supposed to do? I'm no good at improv. Oh, Eva, you were my one true love. I've never sung a song with a girl before. I don't know if I'll ever feel this way again with someone else. You were my first, you were my only, you were my soul. I'll be so lonely, I'll end the show. No, I'll bring you back on my own. Everything will turn out fine. I'm gonna go to Hollywood. I'm gonna go to win her back. I'll win her over with my sneak attack. You just wait, I'll have you back at Broadway Street, and that's a fact. Don't you despair, Marvin's on his way there. Love will always conquer, we'll live happily ever after. Like it said so in the script.
Marvin knew what he had to do, but he knew he couldn't do it alone. He had to convince Abe to join him, because every hero needs a sidekick.
Abe? Abe? Abe! 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 Where are you? Abe!
Marvin, where have you been? We have a serious backlog in files we process for the sake of meeting file processing quotas.
Abe, I've got the most fantastic idea.
What?
It is the most stupendous, most amazing, most fabulous, most serendipitous, most voluptuous idea of them all.
I don't think all those words mean what you think they mean.
Do you want to hear it?
You're gonna sing, aren't you?
You bet I am.
Meet Marvin. He lives on Broadway Street, but he's got bigger dreams.
I want to go to Hollywood. Every day is lame when you're on Broadway Street. The same thing's playing on the radio. People are dancing in the corners on their feet. That was fine yesterday, but it's tomorrow.
You don't mean that, Marvin, you love it here. You don't actually really want to go. Say it, spray it, but just don't contain it. This really is about that girl.
No, it's Hollywood. I wanna go to Hollywood. I wanna make a scene. It's a dream. Who wouldn't wanna be seen in Hollywood? It's a hell of a town. So what do you say, Abe? Don't you want to see the lights, the camera, the action, the big sign on the mountains?
Marvin, what are you talking about? You've never mentioned wanting to go to Hollywood. All you've ever said is how much you love it here on Broadway Street.
That's not true. I check it out.
Marvin, don't you dare give me your shit. You're some crazy ass about this home. To go off and to just leave Broadway Street for some girl that you don't even know.
Well, there are plenty of other reasons to go to Hollywood.
Oh yeah, like what?
Cheap drugs.
Cheap drugs?
Yeah. One day when I was young, I had a bad headache. Advil's expensive at the corner store. But in Hollywood, I hear that drugs are cheap, so our headaches can be no more.
I don't think that's what they meant, Marvin.
Beautiful ladies walk the street, and they want to get to know your name. They love to say hi and come up to your car and ask you what you're doing later.
Oh boy.
Hollywood. I wanna go to Hollywood. I wanna make a scene. It's a dream. Who wouldn't wanna be seen in Hollywood? It's a hell of a town.
It's full of pollution. Is this my retribution? It's a dangerous travel for us today. There's lots of homeless people, but I must admit, I've kind of always wanted to see the Hard Rock Cafe.
Oh yeah, Hollywood. We wanna go to Hollywood. We wanna make a scene. It's a dream. Who wouldn't wanna be seen in Hollywood? Oh, Hollywood. We wanna go to Hollywood. It's a hell of a town.
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 A town,
A town.
a town.
Whoa! It's a hell of a town.
So, Marvin and Abe set out on their grand adventure to pursue true love, the truest kind where two hearts have only barely just met, still untainted by reality, or the annoying way Eva chews her food, or Marvin's hangnail. Before they had a chance to see each other as regular, boring people, just like everybody else. A love that few will ever really know. I don't know much of it myself, not that you asked. Nobody ever really does. All I do is observe it, talk about it, describe it, but to live it, oh, if only I could.
You think you have it bad? I've been in King Lear, Oedipus, the stranger, Kermit. I have more talent in this finger, which is only my third most talented finger, than that unbelievable Marvin has in his entire body. What kind of a lead is called Marvin anyways? A lead should sound like a lead. Take my name, for example.
We've heard this all before, jealous chorus guy, and to be honest, you're just not that good. Shakespeare doesn't count if you did it with the Langstaff Grandmothers Association.
At least old people appreciate art, instead of the heathenist youth who only go to musicals because it's statistically easier to get lucky afterwards.
It's reasons like this we don't invite you to cast parties.
Woo! The masses do not understand. High School Musical made $1 million. $1 million. While my one-man magnum opus, which pushed the boundaries of what it means to exist, much less dance while playing basketball, regardless of what one father thinks, only made $28.32.
What's your point exactly?
My point is that I was the obvious choice to be the lead. Don't you understand? I should be the lead. I should be the lead. With years of experience, dance and vocal lessons, I should be the lead. I should be the lead. How did I end up in the chorus? Watch me hit that note, watch me hit that note, watch you make a face that's unreasonably happy. Watch me hit that note while I make that face, watch me hit that note while I dance. I should be the lead, I should be the lead. I've played in big theaters and people recognize my face. I should be the lead, I should be the lead. How did I end up in the chorus? Watch me hit that note, watch me hit that note, watch me jump around with an unreasonable enthusiasm. Watch me hit that note while I jump around, watch me hit that note while I jeté. I should be the lead, I should be the lead. How did I end up in the chorus? I should be the lead, I should be the lead. Watch me dance to express my sadness. And it won't be pretty. I'll be back, just you wait and see.
Well, that was a little over the top. So, Marvin and Abe set out on their grand adventure to find the magical and mystical red carpet, the one and only path to Hollywood. Some speculate that the carpet is in fact the hairy back of an ancient worm, while others speculate that it was put in place by original settlers to channel Satan toward the part of the country where true art goes straight to DVD and Sylvester Stallone is still allowed to make movies. But we all agree that it's a waste of the taxpayers' money to have the carpet cleaned every second week. Most importantly, though, it is people who say these sorts of things, that only those destined for greatness or true love can walk the red carpet without a wardrobe malfunction. This is a true test of character for those who seek fame, fortune, and the truest of true love.
Where do you think those bird noises are coming from? I mean, I don't even see any trees around here.
I don't think that's the sort of thing you're supposed to question, Marvin. Besides, what do you care anyway? I thought we were looking for the chartreuse rug or something.
Yes, we are looking for the red carpet. It's the one and only way to get to Hollywood.
I hope we find it by the time I finish
Hey,
this.
there it is!
Wow. There actually is a red carpet in the middle of nowhere.
And all we had to do was believe.
Sure, Marvin. Whatever you say.
Oh, do you think we should take our shoes off?
I'm trying to construct some sort of foot fungus joke dealing with how this trip grows on us. But I got nothing. Basically, no, I think we should keep our shoes on.
Okay, fine, be that way. Abe, there's a female over there. She looks like she might want to do us harm. Is she crazy?
I think she's just trying to hitch a ride with someone. Just ignore her.
I don't know. She looks pretty threatening.
You are really going to have to develop some backbone if you're going to be a leading man.
Thank you.
I guess you're right. I'm just not used to this whole go with the flow thing. Look, let's just run past her and hope she doesn't notice. Execute maneuver Alpha Alpha Betty Crocker.
I forgot the blender.
You know, I can hear everything you two are saying. Also, I can see you.
Abe, I think she's on to us.
Don't mind him. He's never been off Broadway Street before.
Oh, are you two actors? Is that why you're going to Hollywood?
Something like that. The name's Marvin, and this is my partner in crime, Abe.
Hi.
What are you doing on the red carpet, huh?
The name's Wendy, and if you must know, I'm going to Hollywood to become a star.
Is that even possible with your condition?
You mean my small breasts?
They were so unnoticeable, I was taken aback.
Well, I'm not an idiot. I'm gonna get those fixed first. I'm investing all my life savings in a surgery. It's an investment, you see. The average breast augmentation surgery cost is $7,500, whereas women with larger breasts, especially in the service industry, make anywhere from 5 to 15% more, not taking into account the greater likelihood of obtaining a job as a fiscal benefit. Given that the median female income in the US in 2011 was $36,278, that is an annual increase of roughly $3,630. So you see, in 3 years' time, the surgery will more than pay for itself.
They really are quite small.
But don't you think by getting bigger breasts for this reason, you are contributing to a cycle of individualistic, patriarchal oppression, which forces women into the competition for the pleasure of men?
Yeah, but when it comes down to it, if I only had big breasts, I could be a waitress, then later gets discovered as a star. If I only had big breasts, I'd overtake the rest. I could hang out in a rich old man's hot tub. If I had a big rack, I'd do better in the sack. I'd do better in my work, and I'd look better in a suit. If I had some big tattoos, I wouldn't need the Wizard of Oz to give me something I don't already have. If you had milkshakes like these, you would reap us your money. They really don't have that much shake, you know. If I had big lollipops, I would actually wear a bra and shop at the new jewelry store. If I had big balloons, I would feed a big balloon. People would pay to see me swoon, and my tits would reach the moon. If my cantaloupes would come, they would go and dump and dump. All the Hoosiers would go beg me to sing and dance on stage with them. If I only had big breasts, big juicy baguettes, lay them on my chest, it would be the best. Oh, how I long to be a big star on TV. Tell me,
If I only had it all, my dreams would be fulfilled. All I want's to find my love. Now that would be a thrill. Fate has brought me here today, and now I'm on my way to Hollywood. I'm in the mood to fly myself astray.
I've always had a secret ambition I've never told anyone. Although I am from Broadway Street, my heart's in opera. I want to be the man with the horns. I want a glass to shake with every note, to say things like forsaken in Latin and in German. If I only had opera to make me feel okay, I would never need another genre on my iPod to play.
If I only had the balance, all the other girls be jealous. Boys would buy me jewelry as they sat down on one knee. Oh, Hollywood, you're all I know, there would be a place for me. If I only had no makers, shakers, pirates, pundits, or reeler Lakers. If I only had me.
Funland, moves, Yahoo, Yazoo,
Mama,
two tatas,
Bazookas.
my Eva,
And opera.
if we only had a producer that can make true all our dreams, a producer that can give us anything,
Producer has the final say.
on who should go and who should stay. The producer can make it all okay, so we must be on our way. A producer that can make true all our dreams, a producer that can give us anything. The producer has the final say on who should go and who should stay. The producer can make it all okay, so we must be on our way. True all our dreams. A producer that can give us anything. The producer has the final say on who should go and who should stay. The producer can make it all okay, so we must be on our way. So we must be on our way.
freaking patriarchy with the capitalist overlords. Fish sandwiches and butternut squash. I'll show you for getting a Mother's Day present. Oh. If everyone sees how inevitable Marvin will be at handling obstacles, it'll become obvious that I should have played the lead. This is surprisingly heavy. I have the power! Aha! If I can't change the only path, I'll just add a second one. Those fools will never realize that this one's a chestnut maroon, whereas the original carpet is a West German fire brick. Now if I could just... You are strong. You are the master of your own world. You are like waves. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. I hate everything! Not quite, but... There. Good. Fine. Stay that way.
You know you're crazy, right?
I am a man of passion. That is why they call me...
Jealous chorus guy!
Cretins! I cannot work under these conditions!
Oh, well, this'll be interesting.
So then he says, I know it looks like soup, but not the kind you'd expect from a dominatrix. And then the horse galloped away.
Oh, wow. That Larry guy sounds hilarious.
He is.
Look, there's a fork in the road. Is there supposed to be a fork?
I don't know.
Someone's going to have trouble eating their lunch. Oh well. Oh look, there's a part in the road.
A part? Do you think there's some unfashionable bald man somewhere struggling to eat his lunch?
I don't know, but we've got bigger problems, boys. Look, which is the right direction?
Oh, it's the one on the left. It's the reddest.
Maybe that's where our bald, hungry man went. He had the right idea. Bring in a lunch.
It's definitely not the reddest. That is at best a dusty rose foncé. The carpet on the right is more of a scarlet crumpet.
You're insane. Look at the one on the left. That's the kind of red you'd see on a fire truck. Nothing's more red than a fire truck.
You know nothing about fire trucks. That color may, and I say may, be a sort of late 70s Southeastern Model 733X, but that was during the post-industrialist pseudo-European phase in fire truck design, so it simply does not count.
You just made that up.
Look it up!
Who sets out on an adventure without any food anyway?
Look, are you saying I don't know my fire trucks now?
I didn't say that, but you're making it pretty obvious.
Hey, I just said it's fire truck red. You just said it's fire truck red. What could be more red? Please, tell me.
I didn't say modern-day fire truck red. Just look at it. No fire truck looks like this anymore.
How many fire trucks do you see around here, huh?
A bagel, some gefilte fish, something.
Listen, my dad was a fireman, and my mother was married to a fireman. So I think I know a thing or two about fire trucks.
Well, if you knew, then you'd know we're going left.
No, right. Right is the right way. It is always the right way. I have lived my entire life going right, and it has always been right. If it's right, then it's right. So we're going right.
Well, I'm left-handed, and I say left is right.
How can left be right? What's next? Up is down, black is white. Where are they living in?
Bring a lunch, Mother said. You'll be hungry, Mother said. Should've listened.
Hey, help us out, will ya? What do you think?
I think our bald, hungry man was the wisest of us all. Draw a line in between the fork and the wig. It points in this direction. Therefore, left it is.
Ha! See, what did I tell you?
Oh, I see.
I can clearly see how it is. Because I am a woman and I can't drive. Well, let me tell you something. This is our time. I have a uterus. I am the secret ingredient to life. Humanity could not flourish without our kind.
Okay. Stop your feminine squabble. We get it. We'll go right. What a fat bald guy know anyway.
Do you hear that music? We must be getting close to a city.
Yeah, that is what it sounds like. Maybe we actually did it.
Here I come, massive breasts.
Wow, look at all this garbage. Isn't it beautiful? There must be some people around here who feel very entitled.
Sounds like Hollywood to me.
Okay, guys, listen up. We've got to be emotionally prepared for this, or else they will eat us alive. Would either of you like some makeup for self-confidence?
Oh yeah, I could totally reapply my base. Thanks.
What the heck? This is Hollywood?
This is nothing like on Wikipedia.
That doesn't surprise me. Unless you want to tell me that Pluto actually isn't a planet, I do not think Wikipedia is to be trusted.
Well, we have to figure out what happened here. Like a natural disaster, or poor people finally getting fed up. Oh, did you hear anything on the news?
The news? Who wants to be depressed when they can lose themselves in song?
It's kind of important.
Abe, our forefathers did not die so that we would be obligated to know what is going on in the world. Besides, there's enough sadness.
Well, I do watch the news on a regular basis, and I can tell you that Brangelina were having some serious relationship troubles at a restaurant last night. But nothing that could have caused this.
Okay, well, we have to figure out what happened here. Maybe that sassy-looking woman who's always following us around knows what happened. Excuse me? Do you know what happened here?
You can see me?
Yes.
Damn these low budget gigs. Okay, well, you're just gonna have to ignore me and pretend you can't hear what I'm saying. I have a job to do, and I will not have you three interfering.
Could you just tell us what happened to Hollywood?
Fine. The group of ill-informed and unworldly travelers found themselves in what they believed to be a post-apocalyptic Hollywood. Little did they know, they had in fact wandered into the most horrid of places. The straight-to-DVD of tourist destinations, the discount bin of the discount bin, the boudoir. This is not the kind of place you'll understand if you think the word ugly has to do with looks. If you cringe because someone calls you weird, you may learn a thing or two. There aren't many rules, and though the gates are always open, if you're closed, there's no getting in. Our travelers are a long way from home and even farther from their destination, though maybe not from their goal.
Do you hear that humming?
I think it's coming from that group over there.
What a bunch of weirdos.
There's nothing here you want.
That's pretty obvious.
But there's something here you need.
I doubt it.
Roses have thorns. The slightest wounds get infected. If you cannot stare into infection, there is no chance for a cure.
What are they talking about?
I am not sure.
Come with us or you'll be late. Let the show begin. Does a place like this get uncomfortable? Down here, the audience is part of the show. Open your mouth. You ain't seen nothing that hurt. You may be surprised by just your work. It's about time to show you how we roll. Welcome to the groove. They teach us how pretty close to the groove. You ain't seen nothing like this from the road. Things can work as simple and plain as bizarre. I am a jukebox. Spines down. Let your palms hit the floor. Legs up. Make 'em beg for more. Relax. Let yourself down the floor. Join in. Come on, let's join fun. With sex anticipation, don't you love sensations?
Your typical Broadway show.
So, welcome to the boudoir. Boudoir. Broadway streets you travel with your bars. Boudoir. Boudoir. You ain't seen nothing like this from me. Boudoir. Boudoir. Things tend to get a little out of control. Boudoir. Boudoir. Come, ladies, gentlemen, and others. We now present to you the first act of our show, our very ordinary Monroe.
Welcome to the boudoir, the boudoir. If you think you're scared now, just wait till we're done. 'Cause out of the boudoir, beat, that is good and pain is fun. Out of the boudoir, your exotic adventure has just begun. Out of the boudoir, would you like 2 scoops of sugar or 1? Welcome to the boudoir.
Ma. Ma. Ma.
Hey, narrator lady.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. How come this show isn't like real life?
What are you talking about? Of course it's about real life.
Then how come every time I sing and dance at work, my boss calls me a jerk ass and tells me to go home? Broadway is nothing like real life.
Broadway is real life. You just need to know how to live it. Security?
It's a low budget gig. There ain't no security. I don't believe you.
Broadway is real life. You just need to know how to live it. I'll show you. First, you gotta talk really slowly. That's when the music starts to play. That's weird. Did you hire a band?
Me? No.
Well, what do you think? The music just comes out of the sky?
Sorta, yeah.
You have to hire a band.
Oh, okay.
You got a phone?
Oh, yeah?
Okay, let's go online.
Okay. Google.
Yeah, Broadway Musical Band.
2 O's, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Broadway Musical.
Okay, they're pretty good.
Those
Oh, no,
guys.
wait, no, that one.
This one.
That one, yeah. Mhm.
Peruvian flute band, okay.
Okay. All right, now accept. All right, cool. So, where were we? Oh, yeah. First, you gotta talk really slowly. That's when the music starts to play. Wait! Did you hire professional dancers and send them videos to rehearse?
No, I thought we were clear.
No wonder you've never lived a Broadway life. You have no idea what you're doing. Ugh,
You're right.
Let me show you. Cue the music. Cue the dancers. Cue the lights. Let's do this. First you gotta sing a note, then you gotta dance, then you gotta sing about all your other plans. Give away a little plot, but don't give up too much. The audience wants just a taste, not a buffet lunch. Don't worry if it gets a little outrageous, 'cause a good Broadway show is contagious. Live in Broadway, live in Broadway, live in Broadway. One can be. Live in Broadway, live in Broadway, live in Broadway. Can't you see? It's easy. All right, now you try.
I've sung alone up in my room, but it was never quite like this. The music's playing, it's amazing, I wouldn't change a thing. I'm starting to get the hang of it, starting to get into my groove. Who would have thought a guy like me would know just how to move?
Now hit a high note here and there to pump the energy. The crowd goes wild, it's never mind when you sing a Broadway beat. Live in Broadway, live in Broadway, live in Broadway. One can be. Live in
is this place?
I don't know. Let's ask that lady at the bar for help.
What? Are you crazy? We don't know anything about those people. They could be murderers, or drug lords, or high school dropouts for all we know.
How will we know if we don't ask? Excuse me? Hi there. That was quite a performance earlier. Thanks for that.
Thank you, honey. It's not often we get strangers around here.
Oh, well, we're just passing through. I'm Wendy, and these are my friends Abe
Hello.
and Marvin.
Hi. How do you do?
I'm Tracy.
Roxy.
And I'm Frank.
You're all very talented. How come you guys aren't on Broadway?
Broadway ain't for everyone.
There are other things out there. That's why I came here in the first place.
It seems like it would be hard to make a living down here.
People get by. Doesn't have all the glamour of Paris, but the work is good and we all understand each other.
So what are you folks doing here anyway?
We're on our way to Hollywood. Actually, we don't quite know how we ended up here.
Honey, seems people only end up here by accident.
Well, I don't personally know the way to Hollywood, but there's a director who wandered here from there a few years back. You could ask him how to get there.
That would be great.
I should warn you, though. He's more than just a bit drunk most of the time. And he lives on the bad side of an already pretty bad part of town.
Well, I guess we should get going then.
So soon?
You're kind of young, aren't you, to be in a place like this?
I'm old enough.
Most of the girls around here start young. It's the way this place gets in you, settles in you.
How did you end up here?
It's kind of a long, sappy story. There was this boy, you see, back in high school. He was the best actor in the whole county. We shared one dance, and before you knew it, we were in love. He got a gig somewhere as a leading man. Wasn't too glamorous, but it was a start. I loved him. So I dropped out of school and I came with him. It was hard. I had to work a lot of odd jobs while he went to rehearsals. But it's harder to notice how hungry and unhappy you are when you're in love. He got more gigs, and soon he started spending more time at the after parties and at the actual productions. With the partying came the drinking and the drugs and the other women. I tried to remind myself why I stuck it out for so long, but the magic we felt when we shared that first dance, it faded every day. I had no one. No education, no friends. Finally, a girl I used to wait tables with saw me dance once. Said they could really use someone like me over here. Dancing's just about my only skill. Had no options, so I said, what the heck?
Wow. That's quite a story.
Have you ever regretted your decision to come here?
Sure. Anyone who says they're happy all the time is just lying. And when I doubt what I did, I know it was better than the alternative.
But you loved him, and surely he loved you. Surely things would have worked out eventually.
Maybe. I wasn't waiting around for fate to make up its damn mind. I took a chance leaving with him, and I took a chance leaving him. It's made me who I am today, and that's all right by me. And as for love, I don't know if that's what it really was. Haven't given up that it'll find me, but it's something I'm willing to wait for.
You know, it's getting pretty late. Should probably get going.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
It was really nice meeting you. We'll come back sometime.
Sure. If you make it back alive.
here without your bloodshed on the floor. You are falling down, down. You are falling down. Don't you dare try to threaten us. We are the rulers of the abyss. Let us see who wins, who has the last laugh. Let us see who takes the prize this time. You are falling down, down. You are falling down. Don't you dare try to falling down, down. You are falling down. Why can't you see what I see, feel what I can feel with them? Why can't you taste complaints? The palate has no preference. Why can't we all get along? Love is strong in its precedence. Who are you to judge one for judging? Where did my love turn this strong?
I would do anything
Just stop this war.
let me be yours.
You are falling down, down. You are falling down. You are falling down, down. You are falling
Take a moment to see what you have done. I am only as strong as my hatred has become. Take a moment to think what can't be undone. And then maybe you will understand where I am coming from. I am falling down, down. I am falling down, down. We are falling
sure the sky's the only one that can help us?
Well, that's what those nice dancer ladies said. Besides, even if it is dirty and dark and cold and scary and threatening, we must press on forever.
Or we could not press on forever. And somehow I don't think she'd mind.
You're jealous, aren't you?
What?
Because Eva's crazy about me, and you've been single all your life, except for that time you took your cousin to your uncle's wedding.
Darwin's theories have many holes, I'll have you know.
One way or the other, the show must go on.
Guys, do you hear that?
You mean that wretched cat?
No, it's a kind of moaning. If I didn't know better, I'd say it was...
Zombies!
What the hell? Where did freaking zombies come from?
Yeah, this can't be right. I don't believe in zombies.
I guess we'll just have to take it on faith that this all makes sense in the end.
That's your answer, really?
Well, our alternative is to ask for a refund, but I think it's a little late.
What are you even talking about anymore? Fine, I accept that there are zombies there and that makes some kind of sense.
Okay, now that we're past the epistemological issues inherent in the presence of zombies, let's get the heck out of here.
Vampires? You've got to be kidding me!
Well, at least they're not dancing. Oh, come on, who writes this garbage?
What do we do now?
I've got a plan.
You'll pay for what you've done! You should never come here in the first place. You're to blame.
Wow, look over there. It's a pack of werewolves who also want this land.
Marvin!
Wendy! It's okay, I got you.
We're doomed!
No, don't worry, things always turn out fine in musicals.
What about West Side Story?
I've got it! We'll use a plot hole!
How do you use a plot hole?
You know, I wasn't always this refined and attractive. Actually, that's a lie. From a young age, I was beautiful. But it took a while for me to get what they call class. You see, I grew up in the shadier part of New Orleans. I had the blues for lullabies and a Bible for a textbook. I sung the songs, and I sung them well, but they weren't enough to let a young lady shine. You just couldn't be a star. So I ran away, and not a day goes by that I don't regret not saying goodbye. But my poor heart couldn't handle the weight of those words, and it needed that sorrow if my soul was ever gonna grow. That day I left, I promised myself I'd return a shining star my poor mama needed. Bless her soul. She had dreams too, but she traded those for the food I ate and the clothes I wore. I ended up in New York because if you can make it there, I paid my dues, time after time. I've done my sentence, but committed no crime. And bad mistakes, I've made a few. Anyway, you get the idea. My first real job was in a small university production of Chicago. The theater was small, but we sold out every night. And it was there I knew my dream was waiting for me if I just pushed hard enough. With the economy the way it is, there aren't enough productions for everybody to be the leading lady. So I settled for the gorgeous narrator who carries the show. Even with hips like these, honey, you can't always get what you want.
And he says to him, "Officer, I abhor cocaine. My wife just has bad dandruff."
Oh, that Larry sure is something.
Well, it didn't happen.
Wait a minute, Marvin. The plot hole worked. You're a genius.
Oh, yeah, that worked out. Well, we should probably go talk to that director guy before he leaves the bar.
By the looks of it, that should give us until he's dead.
So he says to me, "You're M. Wright Domelon. You can't think of anything better than a blind girl falling down a hole?" So I said, "Nope. Not for what they're paying me."
Excuse me, Mr. Director, sir. My friends and I are on the way to Hollywood, and we've been told you know the way.
Who told you that? I don't know nothing about nothing. I do one thing, okay? What? Twist endings. That's it. I don't know why everybody has to be so mean.
Well, we just opened a can of worms.
Nope.
Oh, not just any can of worms. This can of worms is feeding on a mutated human hand. And the can is from your father's factory. And you just lost your dog that morning and your father said he ran away. But the hand is made with stem cells extracted from your dog. But really, it was all just a bad dream.
Oh, geez.
Yes, and the dream was induced by the coma, which was induced by the accident, which was induced by the church that funded the whole thing. Don't you see? It fits. It all fits.
Well, this has become strange and uncomfortable.
Hey, do you guys have any change? I'm gonna need some funds for a great idea for a movie I just had recently.
Listen, if we give you change, will you tell us how to get to Hollywood?
Sure. Oh. Well, go ask the narrator.
Okay, well, where is she? Well, she's probably just on the side of the stage where she always is.
Yep.
But I don't see the sense in all of us having to go. I'm sure we're all tired. I'll go do it.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Wait a minute, Marvin. I wanted to thank you for throwing yourself into that horde of zombies to get me.
Anyone would have done it.
I don't know if just anyone leaps into a horde of raving zombies to save someone who is practically a stranger.
Well, anyone who cares would.
That would take a lot of caring, I think, and besides, to care that much for someone you barely know is quite strange.
Hey, I know you well enough. I know you have dreams and the courage to follow them. I know you care about others to listen to their life stories without judgment or reproach. And besides, you've got a nice smile. It would have been a shame to lose that to a mob of crazed undead.
Yeah, I think so too. Anyways, thanks. A spark is sparking, my heart is beating. I've got a feeling that I've never felt before. A wish is granting, my palms are sweating. It's like forgetting all my troubles in the world. Although I didn't see it right away, I know it's here to stay. A love for someone I actually got to know. The dream of Hollywood is gone. I know I just really need someone who sees me as I am, although I'm flat-chested like a man. Who needs implants when you found love? Who needs money when you've got heart? Who needs to be a movie star when you're loved for who you are? Tell me, would you trade all your possessions if you knew love would take you far? Who needs shelter when there's arms to hold? want your love. Turn it around, 'cause who needs future when the time is now? Who needs to race against the speed of the sound? Who needs fate to make it true? Know that I'll be set forever in my land, my loving with you. I found
What are you doing? I told you to pretend you couldn't see me.
I know, but my friends and I could really use your help finding the way to Hollywood.
Well, I do know the way to Hollywood, but I also know the way to a lot of other places. There's so much more to see.
Well, we really only need to know how to get to Hollywood.
Well, since only I know that particular piece of information, I could certainly help you.
Well, if you could, I'd certainly be very thankful.
How thankful?
Very thankful.
Thanks are great and all, but you know what? That's all I ever really get. And thanks don't hold your hand. Thanks don't keep you warm at night. And thanks do not accompany you to your younger sister's wedding and wipe the bitter look of disappointment off your mother's face. Thanks are great and all, but that's not enough.
I really don't know what you mean. I could compose you a song if that's what you'd like.
I want a little more than a song.
I've been in duets before, if that's what you mean.
If I feel something, then he has the right to know. No, they're my feelings, and I decide who knows about them. Besides, he's got this Eva he's doing so much for, but by the sounds of what he says, it's not really that serious, and he's just kind of crazy. I can't believe I'm still having these arguments with myself and Sage.
Nothing is over until we say it is.
What are you talking about?
Aren't you tired of being paid so much less than the leads?
You guys get paid?
Yeah. Where's the money?
And aren't you tired of being shown so much less respect than the main cast?
Oh, we're the main cast.
And aren't you tired of being laughed at in the streets by little children and your parents who say your life has been a waste and that you should have gone to accounting school like your cousin Bill?
That's oddly
What?
specific.
Are you on drugs?
Yeah.
What?
Well, I have news for you, my comrades. You don't have to take it anymore. I could, I mean, we could be just like them. Chorus of the world, unite!
Oh, no, not this again. You remember the last time you tried to have a revolution? And the time before that? And the time before that, that which is too horrible for put to a sound. Sanderson still hasn't recovered.
Some of us will have to sacrifice in this great battle. Haven't any of you seen Les Miserables?
Dude, I don't speak Spanish. What is
Good show.
It's all for a better cause.
not him dealing with this?
Plebeians. Girl wants to tell Guy her feelings. Guy getting seduced by narrator. Could be misconceived and taken completely out of context. Excuse me, miss. Would you like to see a perfect rendition of Shakespeare's Othello, performed by the one man in front of you?
No thanks. Here's some change. You can owe me the performance.
Do I look like a beggar? I am a bard, a thespian, offering you my wares for the nominal price of your time. Any donation to the advancement of art itself must come necessarily afterwards in order for it to be genuine.
You know, I don't know. I'm pretty sure people buy their tickets to shows ahead of time.
Ugh, never mind. You wouldn't understand anyway.
So you'll let me pass?
Not quite yet.
I've been following your story, you know, and I see your passion. For just one night, can I be your Eva?
I don't know about that.
Fine. Just a kiss then? Just one? So we can feel the burning desire of two hearts in love?
But we're not in love. I don't even know you. What would people think? What would my mother say?
We're going to Hollywood together. Not that it's any of your business.
You don't really seem like the Hollywood type.
Yes, I have small breasts. That's all anyone ever seems to notice. As a matter of fact, I got a master's degree in engineering with these breasts.
And now you want to go to Hollywood?
Yes, just because I'm a smart, accomplished scientist doesn't mean I can't also be a superficial ditz. Guys do it all the time, and no one calls it an affront to the male because they just call it Sunday football.
Wow, you've got a lot of pent-up aggression.
Yes, and why wouldn't I, when everyone thinks they know better than I what my dreams should be?
Look, why do you want to kiss so badly anyway?
Well, as a narrator, my life's a little bit lonely. I follow other stories, but not my own. One day I'd like to be a leading lady, and that is why I'd like to share this little slug. Maybe it might seem a little bit crazy, though I assure you it's a plus for you and me. We can both get to feel a little amazing.
Don't you think this is a little extreme?
Extreme? It's just a kiss, a simple kiss. What could possibly go wrong with a peck on the lips? It's just a kiss, just a kiss. I'm not asking you for a diamond ring, so stop being a pussy and make me your miss. With just a kiss. So how about it? You give me a sweet trip to the moon on your saliva, and I get you to Hollywood in time. You save 36 hours of travel and finish the show while the audience is still here.
I don't know. It just seems a little peculiar. I don't know. What if somebody sees?
Who cares?
They just might get the wrong impression. This isn't the first situation that could turn out like this.
Oh, please! It's just a kiss.
Not just a kiss. A lot could go wrong with a peck on the lips.
It's just a kiss.
Not just a kiss.
I'm not asking you for your hand or your wallet, just for you to make me feel wanted. With just a kiss.
I don't know. It just seems a little peculiar. What's the gain of embracing each other this song? Can't you see this all feels a little familiar? It just seems like everything will go wrong.
Nothing will go wrong, it's just a kiss. Just a peck on the lips. You'll feel pure bliss. With a smack on the lips, a kiss. How could you resist?
What, Wendy? It's not what you think. It was just a kiss.
Just a kiss? You're from Broadway Street. A kiss is a home run.
It was just a kiss. I did it for us, so we could get back to Hollywood and follow our dreams.
Just a kiss, oh how my soul springs free.
Why have we still not stopped to eat? I need chicken wings.
It's just a kiss.
Not just a kiss.
I could just lay down and die. Wendy, what's the big fuss? I did it for us.
No! This was for you, not for us, it was for you. So you
It's not
could
just
forever. Yeah, right, just a little
This meant nothing to me. I'm not that type of guy. What's the big deal?
It's not just the kiss. It's your ride.
What was I thinking? Of course that would happen. But I did what I did, and I did it for the best. But still, I shouldn't have. What is love if not saved kisses? What is a kiss if not the creation and recreation of pure bliss in each moment? You know, I feel like a toy soldier with a smile on his face as he plummets off a child's desk, dragging down love notes and letters of better days. Down with him, to hell. I feel noticeably sad. Heart pounding, stomach in knots, hands sweating. I feel as if my whole world is falling apart. Again. I could really go for that chocolate fudge brownie ice cream right about now. Maybe this is the real sad part of the story. This is the sad song about how everything went wrong. But although I know things will be okay, I can't help worry they might not. This is the sad song. Won't you help me sing along? My sorrow won't be back tomorrow when everything's resolved. This is the part where we break your heart. You wonder if things will fall apart, even though you know deep inside they'll follow through. It's up to you whether you wanna cry. Have you figured out that I'm the bad guy, or do you feel my pain when the piano hits its cue? Oh, 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 oh. It's just so sad. This is the sad song. This is the worst part of all. It's just here for the excitement when everything's it's just me, or is the sun really hot today?
It is really hot. You really should have packed more water.
Yeah, Marvin, you never think anything through.
Me? Why was it my responsibility to pack the water? I was busy finding us the way to Hollywood.
Oh, is that what you were doing with your tongue?
Look, I've explained this already. It was the only way.
What? Was she drawing the directions in your mouth?
Yeah, there is always another way, Marvin.
Since when are you such a bloody optimist?
If you are going to drag me along on an adventure to find your lost love, an adventure where I am thirsty, tired, and almost eaten by frickin' zombies, I would appreciate it if you could keep it in your pants.
You want me to keep my tongue in my pants?
Yes, Yes, because then maybe I wouldn't have to look at your face all the time.
Why are you being such a jerk all of a sudden?
Everyone else gets their own side story. Why not me? It's because I'm big-boned, isn't it?
Hey, you're not big-boned. You're burly. Women like that.
Oh, and I suppose you know what women like now?
Look, I said I'm sorry, okay? How many times do I have to say I'm sorry before you finally understand that I'm actually sorry? Besides, I don't know why you're so mad anyway.
Don't give me that.
Look, we're almost at Hollywood, and then you and I can go our separate ways.
Yeah, then you and your precious Eva will be reunited, and we can both live our lives as if we never met.
Well, if that's what you want.
Oh, who cares what I want? This is all about you and your stupid adventure to win back the love of your life. I think I can find my way from here.
Fine! Sure is quiet. Do you want to sing a song or something?
Oh no, I don't do that with other dudes.
But what about Hollywood?
I was curious.
Oh, fine. Be that way. I am really embarrassed. That's never happened to me before.
Don't worry, happens to everyone.
Has it happened to you?
Oh, me? No. No. I never miss a beat, especially in a duet.
Oh, well.
Oh, never mind. Hey, look, it's a sign to Hollywood.
We made it.
We made it.
Yeah.
Yeah!
But what do we do now?
Don't look at me. I've been following you.
I've been following you.
Marvin, you dragged me along on this adventure, and I agreed because I have no direction in life. This was pre-established.
Oh, yeah. I guess I forgot.
Well, get it together. We're in Hollywood now.
That's odd.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Everyone knows Broadway and Hollywood don't mix. I can feel the social rejection already.
No, not that. I thought I'd feel differently once I got here, but... Well, maybe it just hasn't hit me yet. Ow. What's that? It's Eva! She's working the streets!
What?
Live performances, 7 days a week. Quick, what road are we on?
Matt Damon Way.
That's the street she's performing on. According to my calculations, factoring in change of time zone and the direction of the wind. Her performance should start an hour ago. If we hurry, we can maybe catch the end. Cue the running music. Wow. There she is. Hey, Eva, over here. Abe, what are you doing?
What? I have been patient this entire time, but I just saw Lindsay Lohan, and I want to get this over with so I can do my thing.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I don't have time for autographs right now.
Wait, no, Eva, it's me. It's Marvin. Don't you remember? We sang a duet together?
Oh, Marvin. What the heck are you doing here?
Well, I came to bring you back to Broadway Street so we could be together.
Seriously? I thought that was supposed to be ironic or something. I mean, we've never even had a conversation.
But we had a duet.
Back on Broadway, I probably had a duet every weekend. It just doesn't mean what it used to.
Oh. Well, wait, no, I'm doing this all wrong. You see, I was gonna sing you a song, but the music just isn't coming to me right now.
From what I can remember, that's not the only thing that didn't come.
Oh, what's that supposed to mean?
I mean, you were finished, but I wasn't really done singing.
What?
It was pretty obvious it was your first duet. It was a little short.
Well, you were a little flat.
Yeah, well, you're really winning me over, Romeo. Listen, who do you think you are anyway? I mean, coming all this way to save a damsel who is clearly in no distress doesn't mean I'm going to fall in love with you over one stupid romantic gesture.
Oh, okay, well,
That came out a little more harsh than necessary. Here, take some free tickets to my premiere tonight. It's about a guy who falls for his boss's assistant, and then he goes on a grand journey to find her, and when he does, they fall hopelessly in love. Romantic, isn't it? It'll make you feel better. So, I'll see you around.
yeah. See ya.
Well, that was unsurprising. I was expecting a little more, though.
I think everyone was.
What are you gonna do now?
I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, I came all this way and I dragged you around and it was pointless.
Don't worry about it. I knew what I was getting myself into.
Oh, Abe, even if this whole journey was for nothing, I'm glad I got to be with you.
Me too. I am expecting you to introduce me to Lindsay Lohan later, though. You sure you're gonna be okay?
Yeah, I mean, I came all this way and I should be heartbroken, but I'm not. I feel different.
Maybe you actually learned something.
Yeah, but I'm not any happier either. It's as if I know too much. Man, learning sucks. Damn it, this is all Wendy's fault. If it hadn't been for her, we would have gone down the right red carpet road. We never would have ended up in that shady boudoir place. I never would have had to kiss the crazy narrator lady. And I never would have had to give the director drunk eye my change, which, by the way, was a limited edition quarter honoring the Queen's Golden Jubilee. I know. I never would have had to leap into that horde of crazy zombie vampire things and I would have been good and heartbroken like I'm supposed to be because the feelings would have been shallow and easy to handle. But now they're not, and I feel something so much deeper and it's a little scary.
You lost me.
If I ever see Wendy again, I swear I'll...
You'll what?
Oh, Wendy, what are you doing here?
I found a flyer for Eva, and I came to see if it was the right one.
Why? What do you want with her?
Just tell her that this guy stalked her and followed her here all the way from Broadway Street. And as crazy as that sounds, that he's still a great guy who's brave and noble and not afraid to follow the song in his heart, even if it's a little off-key sometimes. That she should give him a chance because she wouldn't regret it.
Well, why would you say something like that?
Because Damn it, Marvin, because I care about you, okay? I want you to be happy, and you came all this way for her, so I figured it was what you really wanted.
Wendy, I'm so touched. But you just missed his epic rejection by Eva.
Well, I see I wasted my time.
Wait, Wendy. I know I've apologized and you didn't accept it, but just hear me out, okay? This whole journey I've been confused. I've been living as if you can trust the script for everything, but life's not like that. And unless we realize there is no story arc we have to meet, no perfect characters, except for the ones we choose to create, then we'll live our lives trapped in unnecessarily sad endings and missed opportunities. The old me would have been crushed by Eva's rejection, but nothing hurt me more than seeing how much I hurt you. It was you all along, Wendy. I've just been too blind to live, and I can't live without you. But not in an irrational way, just as an over-exaggerated statement. Say, I kind of like you, and I think we should go out for coffee sometime. Will you forgive me?
Yeah, I guess you're all right.
Well, isn't this sweet? Looks like we all learned something on this crazy adventure.
Well, well, well. Looks like you finally made it. To the finale.
Yeah.
The moral of the story will be given by a rhyme.
If we had left without a moral, we would have wasted all your time.
The moral of the story has a lot to say.
Be prepared for all the wisdom that is about to come your way.
Together we see the past, together we see a future forever. We know just what to do. There is a moral to the story, there is a moral to the song. And the moral of this Broadway show is na 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 na.
Learn a lesson from this stage. Take just what you can.
Whether you felt you've been misused
Or whether you move too fast.
Things don't always turn out the way they planned, but that doesn't mean it's wrong. You can't have peanut butter without jam.
and you can't have a moral without a song.
Without a song. Together we see the past, together we see a future forever. We know just what to do. There is a moral to the story, there is a moral to the song. And the moral of this Broadway show is na 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 na.
I guess I've been a little much, distracting myself from what was with me all along.
I shouldn't have thought you could read my mind just because I sang it in a song.
No regrets, just memories, lessons learned, abilities. You can't have a moral key.
And you can't have a moral without a song.
Together we see the past, together we see a future forever. We know just what to do. There is a moral to the story, there is a moral to the song. And the moral of this Broadway show
you appreciate the life you live, and you live it like a boss, like a boss, like a boss, like a boss. On your typical Broadway. I just saw a girl.
What are you doing here?
Well, you see, guys, I have an important message to deliver. You see, this really was a typical Broadway show. The protagonist, who initially resisted change and was fully content with his own life, was then shifted by a combination of complications, external and internal conflict, accompanied by simple subplots, which then led to its cliche foreshadowed climax that ended in a typical Broadway denouement. In song. It was really a simple A, B, D, C, E format, which means we didn't make nearly enough to cover our expenses. Basically, all you people in the audience are morally obliged to purchase our overpriced t-shirts and poor quality novelty mugs. It's the only way for us to make this possible. And please help control the pet population. Spay and neuter your pets. And your children. Just in case. Ooh.
Typical Broadway show, and if you want to see more, you better get in line, 'cause in 2 years or so, the shitty sequel will arrive. This was your typical Broadway show, and now we're gonna clap our hands. This was your typical Broadway show, let the dancers entertain you with a funky dance. Typical Broadway show. We'll introduce the least important guy first. This was your typical Broadway show. Now give it up for our very own chorus. It couldn't be more typical, lame and stereotypical. The song will be unstoppable, 'cause we put it on a loop. This was your typical Broadway show. Help cut the curtain call. We're gonna go through all of our performers, and they are going to bow. Funky beat, feel the rhythm in your feet. Don't forget to give a hand to your awesome Broadway band.